I'm about to show you guys one of the most diabolical, evil, woke videos, TikTok videos that I have ever seen. I'm really appalled at what some black women are doing to other black women. So let's just check this out.
Donuts. Those are so bad for you. Oh no, are they moldy? I mean, are they poisoned? Are you allergic? No, I'm just saying. You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty.
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere.
For instance, harmful thought patterns like earning food through exercising, or that dessert is the reward for the punishment of eating vegetables.
Remember that you do not need to earn food.
We are all incorrectly taught from a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth. Moralizing food can lead to harmful relationships with food and disordered eating.
Instead of focusing on good and bad choices, try to approach food with neutrality in mind.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible.
Eat without guilt, regardless of what society says.
Smarter in seconds.
This is absolutely disgusting. This is absolutely nerve-wracking. First of all, I want you guys to take a look at the demeanors of these women and tell me what you think. The first woman, she sounds confident. She looks okay. She looks all right. She looks healthy. Do you guys think she lives on donuts? Like, seriously, does she live on donuts? I don't think so. I beg to differ. Take a look at this woman's demeanor. This other woman right here says she's a black nutritionist, and she spends all her time on her TikTok actually badgering white people and their nutritional decisions rather than actually trying to give black women an alternative and tell black women, okay, if this isn't working for you, maybe this will work for you because you're black. Like, if there's any such a thing, you would think that's what they would focus on. But no, she always tries to push this whole anti-black rhetoric. You know, all these YouTubers that do all this sort of things, and all they see is racism in everything. And now she's pushing the ideology that, you know, you keeping a healthy body, you trying to stay healthy for fitness purposes and to actually live a well and happy life is actually oppression, is systemic oppression. That's what they're pushing. Now take a look at this woman here. Tell me her demeanor when you look at what she's doing. Because when I looked at that video, they all had confidence, like the first woman and the second woman. These are the people that actually created this video. But this lady here, they two are in there because she's obese, and they want to give you the impression, just like many of these big companies do with Lizzo, that it is okay to be. They are trying to promote this bad habit, right? And that's the problem here. Whenever it comes to having good qualities, like I check my weight all the time. Like I check my weight like maybe every week, right? Just to make sure that I'm in a certain category of weight. And whenever I get overweight, I do feel levels of difficulty in whatever it is I'm doing. I feel more knee pains when I'm heavier, and I feel life is just difficult. However, when I reduce my weight, I feel fitter. I can run, I can play sports, I can do a whole lot of things. My mental capacity functions a whole lot better. A whole lot of people who are obese, they face depression. Matter of fact, you are 55 times or 55% more likely to have depression if you're obese. And depression has a bidirectional relationship with obesity. 58% of people who are, you know, in depression actually end up being obese, or are 58% more likely to become obese. So just bearing that in mind, there should be no way anybody should be encouraging you, telling you that all foods are good, when clearly if you live on drinking ice cream or sipping or eating ice cream every day, you're gonna get bad tummy ache. This is bad behavior. Not only that, this is telling people who have been telling their kids that having a good health and making good health choices, this is making them liars out of them. And this is what school districts like in LA have decided to promote and post this on their Instagram pages for children. And it seems like they're getting slammed for it, because even parents in LA who are supposed to be woke, who have actually got down with the woke ideologies of the LA school districts, such as the CRT that they've been promoting, they got down with that. They also got down with the idea that even more recently, LA school districts were trying to cancel things like, passing students by merit and are choosing to pass students based on their gender identity as well as their race. Most importantly, their race. In other words, they're telling me, black people are dumb and white people are smart and Asians are smart. So in order for us to get equality of outcome, which is the equity in the diversity department, we need to make sure that everybody passes, regardless of the work that you put in. Right? That's what they're trying to do. Then that's what they're trying to say to people. And a lot of people got behind that. A lot of these liberals, particularly white people, go ahead. But now, when this is now affecting them, and this is what happens when you give people a leeway. Now it's affecting them. And now they are starting to slam the school district, and the school district eventually pulled this down. And the reason why the school district pulled it down is because parents discovered that this woman, this hair woman, this nutritionalist, this black nutritionalist works for Mondelez. And for those of you who don't know what company Mondelez is, Mondelez sells snacks, like unhealthy snacks. They sell Oreos, they sell you chocolate products, dairy products like Cadbury's chocolates and stuff like that. Things that are going to get you fat and probably lead you to some heart diseases. Over 300,000 people die every year due to obesity-related issues in the US, right? And when you want to consider black women and obesity-related issue, black women, 56.6% of black women in America are clinically obese. 37% of men are clinically obese. Should we be encouraging this amongst black women? So this is targeted, and behind every one of these people that always tells you don't do this because it's white supremacist, don't do this because it's white supremacist, they've always got a white person behind them. The owners of Mondelez company, none of them are black. None of them are black. Just bear this in mind. This is absolutely disgusting. This is diabolical. This is actually a target towards the black community, believe it or not. I just had to do this video and point this out because I was really appalled and disgusted that these people let themselves get used. I don't know if they've been blinded or whatever. Somebody has done something to them, but they harbor this hatred within them against white people. They just harbor the hatred. And this is what critical race theory and thinking that way, seeing things through the lens of race, this is what it turns people into. And when you have hatred and vitriol, the only way you can go is down. You can never be successful because you'll be convinced that doing the exact things, having good qualities that would actually lead you to success, happiness in life, you are to reject them because they're white supremacists. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, ding that bell for notification. I do a lot of videos that are involving culture wars in both in mainstream as well as in the Hollywood. So if you like those sort of things, consider subscribing to the channel, particularly if you're new. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, peace, and Sayas out of here. Bye-bye.